I'm Leslie D'Andrea, and Jim and I bought this property in 2001. We had been traveling earlier in 1998 with our 3 children, backpacking through Europe, had taken a sabbatical and taking a little bit of time to breathe, frankly. And it was on those travels that Jim, we must have been in a vineyard somewhere, and said, this is what I want to do. We have followed vineyards and been in vineyards and loved wine all our lives, but it was on that trip where we realized we wanted to get more involved. And so we came back to Canada, came home, and started taking courses. Once I realized he was serious about all this, we started taking correspondence courses and then more intensive courses through the colleges in Calgary, and started finding realtors. We were somewhere between France, Ontario, and BC at the time, and thank goodness I landed in Okanagan Falls, BC. So we found this property in 2001. It was 24 acres at the time, 3 acres planted, and a small house, and that was it. So we lived in the tent trailer with our 3 younger children at the time, and went back and forth. So we're living in Calgary and came out here and jumped back and forth and have been doing that for the last 10 years. Have some wonderful people that were part of how this has all worked. But at the beginning, started planting. Spent the first 5 years planting, moving rocks, planting. And had some good friends helping us out at the beginning, and then bit by bit started to assemble our team. Had a vineyard manager early days who was a big part of moving rocks and making the initial plantings, which was a huge part of the exercise, of course. Trying to make sure we were doing our research right and making planting the right varieties for the area. We're really happy. I think we're enjoying the fruits of that now. We had Merlot, Cabernet Sauvignon here when we arrived. We now have, we changed those systems a bit. We have a fairly unique trellis system here for our reds, the Geneva Double Curtain. And we started, our first planting was the Pinot Noir in 2001, a couple acres. 2002 was our Pinot Gris. 2003 we took a breath. 2004 and 5 we planted more Chardonnay on the north side. 2006, lots of changes that year. We purchased another 10 acres across the road, so we that had Merlot, Cab Sauv, and Chardonnay, so a good fit to our grapes, as well as the winery facility. We were now at a place where we needed to get our own winery and start getting serious about all of this. We also opened our wine shop, which we're in today, and it has a beautiful view of Vaso Lake. Even on our slightly cloudy day today, it's a beautiful, beautiful spot. You know, no matter what is going on, I always enjoy standing right here and looking out there. So 2006, continued to plant, and basically here today, 2011, finished planting some more Pinot Noir last year, and probably have a few more grapes to plant, but not really. We're fully planted now, pretty much to 22, 23 acres altogether. Building our house with a view to us moving out here very shortly. Can't wait. I think that we're celebrating 10 this year. This is our 10th anniversary, and we are kind of looking around and going, oh my goodness, it happened.